Hey Foxies, my name is Simon Fox. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and if you're returning, welcome back. Like always, this is never about subscribers nor about money, but about love and light. So with that being said, we're going to be getting into this James Charles clown recreation. He did this look last week, I believe, with Avani. And if y'all don't know who Avani is, she's like the clown queen on TikTok. She's always doing insane clown looks, so y'all need to go check her out. And this look was actually a look that James Charles did with her because they decided to do clown makeup tutorials, obviously. And I really wanted to recreate this because I honestly think it looks so gorgeous, and I was so obsessed with it when I seen it. I was just like, I have to recreate it because I'm obsessed. I've been watching James Charles basically since he started YouTube, because we're literally the same age, so you know, it goes way back with that. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, I created this look with the James Charles palette, and yeah, we're gonna be getting into it from the eyeshadow to the face, all that good stuff. So let's just jump straight into this video. So this is the clown look, you guys, that we're going to be doing today, so let's jump straight into it. So today we're skipping our base and we're just going to go straight in with these shades. We're going to go in with this light green first, going to be using that in the inner portion. And I am going to pull up the names for y'all just so y'all know the names of the shades. So first going to be starting off with Social Blade, and just going to be using that right there in the inner portion of my eye. First using packing motions and then blending, just because you really want to focus that color and you want to get it as pigmented as possible, just because it is a clown look and I feel like I really wanted to get the most pigment out of it as possible. And by the way, you guys, I also did my base before obviously this. I just ended up making this video shorter and cutting that out. So I hope that y'all don't mind because I literally insert it in every other video. So if y'all want like to know what I use like before my eyeshadows, like my base basically, just check out my other videos and that should let you know. But yeah, you guys, like I said, using packing motions and then blending and only keeping it right here in the inner portion. I seen this look and I was so freaking obsessed, y'all have no idea. And I'm not even joking, you guys, like me and James are the same age. I grew up watching him, and just watching him evolve was just so amazing, so sickening, just because he is so talented, period. Yeah, he's so amazing, and I've loved watching him and many other makeup artists that I've watched on here grow and evolve, just because they were doing what I wanted to do so bad, but I didn't have the money for equipment, and then I didn't have like certain things I needed, and you know, it was just always something. I knew my day was gonna come. It just wasn't happening as fast as I wanted it to, but it was all part of the process, and I'm grateful to have started my YouTube already. It's been amazing. It's been a really, really amazing year, and I can't wait to see what this year brings for us. And by the way, you guys, I'm using the shade Playground, and I'm just going to be using that right there in the inner portion, or like the middle portion of my eye, and then just going to be packing those right there like that in the middle, just in between those two shades, just to really make sure that they blend well. Don't over blend, you guys. You want to make sure that these just blend right enough, so to your liking, but also make sure that they have some good transition. So here I'm going in with this deep purple and the light purple, so Escape and Single. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be going in with those shades right there in the outer portion, and just gonna be using that to finish up this look. I really, really love the way the eyeshadow came out, the way the face came out for this. Like, I was just so obsessed overall. And doing the same thing like I did to the blue and the green, and just making sure that those blend good but don't over blend over each other, if that makes sense. So use packing motions, and definitely just make sure you get as much pigment out of these as possible. So pack, 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 pack. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, you guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm 21 now. So when I first started watching YouTube, which was like a hot minute ago, it was basically, well, I was like 10. So like that's whenever YouTube came out. It was like around the 2000s. Anyways, by the way, you guys, I'm cutting my face with Vaseline. But yeah, when it came out, I was so into makeup before I even knew I was into it, if that makes sense. Like, I was already watching so many makeup tutorials and makeup gurus and all that stuff, and I didn't really think I was into it like that, but I really deep down inside was. I just feared being judged for like just being myself, and I think that's always something that like always has bothered me, was just like being judged for being authentic. Like I really wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. I think I would rather be judged for being authentic than to be judged for being fake. So like I said, I wouldn't have it any other way. So here I'm just going to be using the P. Louise blank canvas to cut my crease, and I really love this stuff to cut my crease because it's full coverage. It is very full coverage, and it's just so perfect. Like, it's not too liquidy, and it's the right consistency and the right coverage. So if you haven't checked this out, make sure to definitely check out the P. Louise blank canvas, because it's going to give you life. Like, it's going to give you the best cut crease you will ever have. And then obviously gonna go in with the white and just gonna set that all in place. On the other side, you guys, we're basically doing the same, but we're just changing the colors. So the colors on the other side, I'm sneezing. And I'm not gonna take it out because that's just, it's normal. And also, I don't got time for that. I just, I try to put my videos together and make them good and edit them, and it just takes a hot minute. So like when y'all see little clips like that, don't mind them. That's just, normal people doing normal stuff. I don't know. Anywho, now I'm just gonna be going in with the Anastasia eyeliner, and I honestly love this eyeliner so much because it's so dark, like it's so black, and it's just so gorgeous. It's definitely one of those liners that anybody would love, to be honest, just because it's so dark and it glides on so perfectly. And I love the wand, to be honest. I didn't think I was gonna, but like once you get the hang of it, it becomes a little bit easier. Here I'm just using one of my, I think it's Maybelline eyeliner, and it really doesn't have that much, so I just wanted to use it for like the line on top, and also because it's like a felt tip pin, I thought it would have been a good like way to keep the line very thin. Obviously I did make it a lot bigger and evened it out and stuff like that, but that's all up to you on how thick you want to do it. I honestly love my liners thick. I don't really mind them. I feel like it adds like just more to the look, and it's gorgeous. And I also, it looked like I was taking a photo. I promise I wasn't. Anyways, so it was just going in right there in the inner corner and just making that little inner corner liner. I had no idea what I was going to go for and what I was going to say. My mind be thinking about like 10 different things at once, and it's just so obviously doing the same eyeshadows on the bottom, and just going to be going in with the green obviously, and then the blue, and then the purple. And I am so freaking obsessed. On the other side, obviously we did orange, yellow, and red, or yellow, orange, and red. And oh my god, I don't know why, but like looking at this look, like I just kept feeling like a Power Ranger. I don't know, it was just like a lot of colors going on, which I'm not mad about. I love playing with colors. If y'all are new to my channel and if y'all have never seen me before, my name is Simon Fox. I would really appreciate your support on this journey. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, and I plan on going big, and I feel like you will love my looks because not only do I do a lot of colorful, creative, artistic looks, I also can do natural smokies like smoky eyeshadows and just like natural eyeshadows. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it's definitely something that I still love doing just because makeup is still all a process, you know what I mean? And I think during that process, it's so exciting and also nerve-wracking at the same time because you never know what you're going to come out with. Like, you really don't. Or at least I don't. Here I'm taking the CC Beauty and I'm just going to be using the black. Obviously, you can tell I'm scared because I don't know how to draw, you guys. I'm not even lying. Like, I don't know. I can't draw a straight line. I just didn't pass art class, okay? So take that for what you will. But yeah, you're just gonna be drawing like the little clown lines, like the triangles, like one above the eyebrow, obviously one under, or just a line under. You can make them as thick or as thin as you want. I honestly think that they look a lot cuter thinner, but preference up to you. And then once you have all that, you're just gonna go in and do the colors on the outside of those lines. I'm like, James killed this freaking look. It was so freaking gorgeous, and it was so funny because he was like, I really want to do a clown look that's gonna be inspired by like what I would look like if I was a clown. And I got basically like he wasn't doing his career anymore, and he got told that he had to go and work at the circus. So that's the look he created, and sickening, like gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I probably would have never even thought about the eyeshadow around the black. I don't know. I just like, everybody's mind works differently. It's so cool though, because like when everybody's mind comes together, it's like you have so many different ideas to work with. You know what I mean? Like there's so many just ideas on the table. It's not just your own, and I think that's so cool because you can learn so many things from so many different artists. I think it's just always good to always give credit where credit is due. That's why I was not going to sit here and be like, yeah, so I made a clown tutorial and it's on me. Like, nah sis, it's not. It's definitely James Charles. You know what's so funny? It's like everybody on Omegle, mostly, obviously people that are trying to be rude, but they always tell every gay guy that does makeup that they look like James Charles, or, you know, that they're trying to be James Charles, or, you know, something along those lines. And one time this little boy told me, I'm sorry, this little boy told me, he said, you look like Charles James. And I started laughing so hard because I'm like, okay, I'm used to getting James Charles, but this little boy said Charles James, and I could not stop laughing. I was just like, okay, you know what? Oh, you got me with that one, because James Charles, I probably would have just nexted you and not laughed, but Charles James, that was funny to me. I'm saying it out loud now. It doesn't sound that funny, but it was funny in the moment, alright? Anywho, by the way, you guys, I had already did my whole nose contour and my highlight. I did not realize when I looked back at the picture that he literally has his nose like a black dot on his nose, and oh my gosh, I just wasn't paying attention to that. Y'all will see me fill it in a little bit, so don't be confused. But obviously I'm just taking some eyeshadows and just going to be going on around that. Like I said, same eyeshadows, so it's visually explanatory. But yeah, it was so cute the way he did it too. Like, I was not feeling the way mine was looking with actual highlight on the nose. Like, this is probably the best nose contour I've done ever, but it wasn't going to be something that y'all were going to be able to see very much because obviously I had to cover it up. And obviously doing the same with my lips, going to be going in with a black, the CC black paint, and going to be using that on my lips. I don't have black lipstick. I wish I did, because literally I love the way black lipstick looks. But I use CC Beauty paint, and honestly, I don't mind it. It's literally for pictures, and I usually don't go out like this, so I usually go out with a mask and no makeup. I'm usually a pretty normal person. If you've seen me, you probably would just see a fire truck or a fire hydrant. You really wouldn't see much. It would just be my red hair. You probably wouldn't even notice. But yeah, I'm just gonna be using that and setting that with a black eyeshadow, obviously from the James Charles palette. I really wanted to incorporate his palette into this look. I'm not sure if he used his own palette for this look, but I seen my chance and I was like, why not give it a chance and see if he possibly even notices me, because that would be so amazing. I do plan on being friends with him one day, because I know that I just know, obviously, being in the makeup community, yes, I'm obviously going to meet a lot of other makeup artists and makeup gurus and people that make makeup tutorials, all that good stuff. I'm obviously gonna meet them, and I'm super excited and super nervous because I'm literally from a small town and I grew up very quiet. It wasn't until I got a little bit older that I started to talk more and express myself more. And I mean, even now I feel like I'm still in the process of learning how to talk more and express myself a lot more. That is why you always hear me say a lot and like a lot. It's not, yeah, you see, it's not something I like, but it's definitely something I'm working on. So yeah, I hope that it doesn't bother y'all too much, but that's just a little bit about me. And yeah, that's why I'm super, I guess, kind of not really nervous too much, but more excited to just meet people in the makeup community and work with makeup brands. And I'm just super excited. You never know when this will happen. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen next week. It could happen next month. But all I know is I have been preparing myself for this, and God has been preparing me for this. I feel like that is why life that I went through and the childhood that I went through and just all the experiences that I have went through, I think that it was all part of the process and all part of the plan. And I'm just I'm so excited to share that part of me with y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, this wouldn't be happening. So I'm grateful for your support, and if you haven't, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment, because it really does help me out a lot. And like I said, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I plan on going big, and I'm excited for y'all to see and watch this journey and go on this journey with me, because like I said, I grew up with many other people like James Charles himself, and I would love for y'all to do the same and experience the same journey that I experienced myself, and let y'all's inner artist out. Alright, Foxies, so this is the finished look on the James Charles recreation on the recreation of James Charles' clown look. Sorry. Yeah, this recreation was so freaking dope, so sickening, so gorgeous, and I just knew I had to recreate it as soon as I seen it. He hasn't posted a look about it on Instagram, or I'm not even sure, like any social media. I literally just seen it on YouTube and I was like, where is a picture? Like, where can I had to go screenshot a picture, but I am gonna be inserting it in the beginning, and y'all will get to see what the look looks like, what I came out with. And yeah, I hope that y'all had so much fun during this tutorial. I know I did, and I know it's another really cool way to get noticed by James Charles, because literally, like I said, I've been subscribed to him for the longest, and we literally grew up together. Like literally when he started YouTube, that's when I started watching YouTube. It was literally around the time that there was makeup tutorials going around and a lot of makeup gurus, and they were just so different, you know what I mean? It was a different time. So yeah, I think it was really a great experience to like grow up with them and like see how they grew in makeup, and it was just dope. But yeah, with that being said, I hope that y'all love this clown recreation. Like I said, I feel so freaking gorgeous. I feel sickening. He obviously didn't add the glitter, but I had to add the glitter, and y'all know, I love glitter. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, please make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. Leave me some love, some likes, some comments. If you recreate this, make sure to DM me or tag me. I would love to see it and repost it on my Instagram. And until next time, I will see y'all in my next video. Alright, bye Foxies.